So as you are in school, you are reading, try to develop your talents, take some time and play, to help your physical body also gain some momentum, some energy, because it's the physical body that carries the spirit, right? When you're strong, you can move and go preach the gospel. You see, Pastor Aaron is strong. He eats some nice ugali, na mimi nimekula ugali. So we are taking and we move so much, we are strong. We can go wherever the Lord sends us. So also find some time and play and do some physical stuff. And never forget your talents as you are in school. Because some people, education might refuse, but God has your blessing in the physical ways. Or maybe if school refuses at some point, Romans 8:28 says, everything happens for the good of those who love God. The Lord took me through that difficult time, being at many stepfathers, and some that I never talk about. Some are behind the scenes. Some stepfathers I've gone through, they are behind the scenes. But the Lord was taking me through that for a reason. That's why pesa ya kusoma ikikataa or something happens, you should not give up on Jesus and believing. Continue looking for him and searching for him. He will show you something else other than school. But if school refuses, if you're doing some stuff and they refuse and you don't give yourself to him, you will not see anything beyond that. You see? I was making chapati and I never succeeded. I had 0. If I had not given my life to Jesus Christ, I would not see something beyond chapati. You see that? So the only way is to give our lives to him more. Then he will show us. Those talents take people very far. You know that. You know some Kenyans who are really good in sports. And also because of those sports that I was doing, as I was in the wilderness and doing my own stuff, I'm using one of those sports to share on YouTube. I exercise with students like that, and then I put on YouTube. So many people who think, I can't do exercise. I see it's hard. When they see me do those exercises with the kids who are 7 years old and 8, they say, if a 7-year-old can try that, let me also try. And you start small, and then the next day you see yourself getting that energy. Just like reading the Word of God. You start small and things I don't understand, they are boring, but keep reading slowly by slowly. You will see yourself moving high. That's the life the Lord wants for all of us. You saw the Israelites. It took them how many years to reach the promised land? Is it 40 years? 40? So it took them a long time. The Israelites were supposed to reach the promised land for a very short time, right? But because of their disobedience and everything, it took them many years. You can imagine moving from Egypt to Canaan is a very short time. It probably takes a week or 2 weeks. But they moved for how long? 40 years. Who was doing that? It's God, and he was protecting them because he loved them. But he was making them meander and go in places that they have no idea, just to show them how powerful God is. So never give up. Even when you do something and you keep failing, it's going to reach to the end. God is with you. He is protecting you. He is following you. He's using you, because whatever you are doing, it's not yours. It's God working through you, being manifested through you. Even when it takes so many years, the Lord will come, will make it be fulfilled. That's what happened to the Israelites. They finally got to the promised land.